of Studies is the class today, and I loosely got Lady Ridley's notes, but I never got to actually speak with Professor Castiel about missing his first class, so I do hope that that is alright. I have certain notes taken down based off of... Pardon. Oh. Based off of me attending knighthood twice, he did ask the same questions in both orientation classes. I think the classes more or less were extremely similar, so maybe this will also be similar and I can get caught up on what needs to be spoken about. That would be good. I have not... Ever since the initial scare of me slipping about and High Chancellor Cassian mentioning that Lady Riley had similar instances and then she ended up poisoned, luckily I haven't had any further situations. Not that I've noticed, at least. I worry for Lady Daphne, who also is having symptoms, but I dislike the fact that they have it, but if they don't use it, that would be preferred, or if someone might happen to come across it and can relocate it back to me. And maybe I am overthinking it. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm fine, but I don't think I am. I'm too suspicious for that, too curious for that, and Duchess Waverly certainly didn't say much during our meeting. If I am to take Crown Duchess Mirelle at her words, but I can't say I will take her completely at her word. After all, she couldn't take me completely at my word. Who's to say? It's not us both choosing our words carefully, I assume. But if I put in the trust that the sea monsters in fact do not have a deep recent history of magic usage, that they might not be aware of these details of such that is being used on me. But I assume maybe the same way that Seven wasn't speaking much, that Duchess Waverly also had been instructed not to say too much. Well, I didn't instruct Seven not to speak. It was more so in the meeting. It was between me and Crown Duchess Mirelle, and not unnecessary, because their words wouldn't have been unnecessary, but the others not wanting to feel like they were taking over the meeting, maybe? I don't know. I did apologize for our actions on orientation day. I did not apologize for other things. For me encouraging us being tattletales, but at the end of the day, with the knowledge I had, and frankly, not sure if I can take her at her word, but apparently they did not tattletale on us on the first day. And so our revenge, per se, of being observant of their actions and being prepared to tell on them back, potentially have been unwarranted, but there also comes the appeal of having a focused enemy. If I keep the court focused on Ceruleum, then I don't have to worry about them upsetting the other courts, because they'll be focused on maintaining good relations with Cinderella and Bloodwind, and they can let their frustrations show with Ceruleum. But that isn't necessarily fair to Court Ceruleum, and if I were to rule in the future, I'm not sure how that would go if it ever comes to light. I want to be a good ruler, but I don't know how. I'll try my best, but Father is normally the one who handles things that are verging conflict. I was there to entertain, to keep them busy, occupied while other things were getting settled. I didn't make the decisions, and so this is new, and now, according to the headmaster, it's very likely that Father would be receiving a letter home about me, about our actions, and I am curious on what the headmaster plans to put in it. I worry for our standings on things. The headmaster told me that stuff that happens in the academy will not affect the politics outside the academy, but if he is writing home about the ongoing issues, I do think that will affect the politics, that will affect our trade, and I can't say I'm not concerned. Well, I'll continue reviewing. Prince Ezra? Yes? I don't believe he has sent for me a miss at all since arriving at the academy. Or in general, really. Are you preoccupied? I am not. I am currently reviewing notes in my dorm. To pass time. I honestly, even if I was preoccupied, I would stop what I was doing. I am most certainly not preoccupied. Maybe I should have been more enthusiastic with my response. Maybe I should have been more enthusiastic. Maybe I don't want to think that I am preoccupied and I'm making time for him. I am free. Or maybe he's just asking in general and that he doesn't actually need me. He is just curious. Hello.
Hello.
I can't exactly say I expected this.
I figured I would stop by. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't busy by any means.
No, I missed out on mob studies initially, so I am reviewing notes that were given to me before I go today.
Yes, that is today, right?
Mm-hmm.
About an hour, correct?
Yes.
Figured I would stop by. I've been called home.
Oh. I do hope everything's all right.
Yes, just the annual celebration for my mother.
I feel bad for him.
I figured I should stop by and check in. Or actually face-to-face check-in.
Yes, we haven't really seen much of each other since arriving, just passing by in hallways and such.
Indeed. I tried to stop by on one of the days, and were, I believe, sick or asleep. You looked, for lack of a better term, knocked out.
Um, well, I do sleep nightly. But if it was for a full day, it was likely when I was in fact
Yes,
ill.
it was pretty average time to be awake, I suppose.
I apologize for the unsightliness. I doubt I looked
No, no,
great.
no. I didn't look for long.
He was in my room.
I I'd accumulated a few items that they reminded me of you, so I figured I would drop them off.
Oh, the gift that I woke into was from you then.
Unless you've received multiple. It was, I believe, a few flowers and pieces of amethyst.
Oh, Lady Daphne said that was hers. Well, thank you for the kind gift. I do still have them.
Good.
How has your adjustment to the academy life been?
Similar to yours, I think. The blood here is different. I've had a few bouts of sickness due to it, just... I don't know what's different about it. Maybe the livestock is raised differently, or... perhaps just the height acclimation.
Perhaps. I imagine that any livestock raised within the Bloodwind Court is raised with you all in mind, and I'm not sure if all the animals in the farm had that same upbringing.
Right. It's seemingly been difficult on a few others, so...
Yes, we haven't had struggle in that regard, but I do think close proximity with other people, there has been a cold of sorts being passed around our dorm. And I don't think I am the most recent one to have had it, so...
Well, I hope you're feeling better now.
Yes, I feel much better.
Good. How have you been getting used to the academy?
It has certainly been an adjustment. Most of my court is used to being much more free, with both actions, words, and behaviors. So the rigidness of the academy has not suited them. And I believe a couple are still struggling to adjust very strongly. But with time, I'm sure they will learn.
Hopefully, I believe we've at least been a little better behaved. Most people aren't used to the freedom in comparison that the academy offers.
I think that my court just has a lot of restlessness, and when they express it, it is seen as against etiquette. And so, but if they rein it in, it just gets worse, and it's balancing.
I saw one of your court members staring at a cake on the floor. That's perhaps an example.
I don't even know if that would be restlessness. I think that just might be hunger. We have food. We are well fed.
But floor cake.
I don't necessarily would see myself eating cake off the floor, but
If it
depends
makes you
on the
feel better,
person.
he also offered me some. I was quite charmed.
Well, the one of my court that singularly has the most etiquette, or lack of etiquette, is Lord Felix. I believe you would have also seen him on orientation day, hopping on the mess tables, so...
Felix is the one that I believe stared at me throughout half of the culinary class. I kept turning and he would be drilling holes into the side of my head.
Oh, I was seated behind you, but I can't say I necessarily was focused on Lord Felix.
But no, it was not him after the floor cake, if that Well, I guess that wouldn't help.
It was a different... He was not the one who did the fuller cake.
Indeed.
Was it my brother?
You know, it might have been.
Oh. Well, I can't exactly do much about that at the moment. But yes, they should not be eating floor cake. I even cooked stuff yesterday.
He didn't, don't worry. He was thinking about it.
Thinking about it, yes.
Just still, I suppose, worrying.
Yeah, I hope no one feels obligated to have to eat stuff off the floor. That... Ugh.
Regardless. Yes, being called home, just felt I should stop by. I wasn't sure was how it changes the dynamic of things. I know usually it's a matter of shipment, but if you're not home...
Well, I know in the shipping matters that my luggage arrived rather late and was incomplete. So...
I more so mean your blood. Normally it's sent over.
Mm-hmm.
But given both of us have been relocated, I'm not sure.
And what I was referring to is I have not received recently. It was not within my luggage of what I traditionally take for my blood. I'm sure there's still remnants in my system, but I'm not sure how prominent it still is.
See?
I don't wish to not fulfill the deal, though, so you can take what you need, and then I can always inform you when you come back if I have what I need as well.
Right. Is there anywhere you prefer?
I can't say I've done this before, so no.
If you roll up the sleeve, it would be hidden.
Yes, I can do that.
Ah.
Well,
Apologies.
my sleeve is no longer rolled up. Let me redo that. It is flowy fabric.
It's a delicate matter. Or I can just lift you again. Apologies.
Is this a joke?
No. It is... Apologies, I'm a little nervous.
You're alright. I must say, I am not a fan of needles, so I cannot say that I would view this as worse than that.
I just don't want to cause any strife between courts, given this, I believe, technically violates the rules.
I am more than capable of keeping my mouth shut. I do it for my court, and I can do it for other reasons.
Yes.
Is he just going to do it?
Trying to get a decent angle. For it to be quick, but also not leave mark.
Mm-hmm.
And if the medicine is faint within your system, I wish to have to bite again. That might work better. get an angle.
Oh,
There. You all right?
Yes, I am.
Right. Well, I won't risk anything more.
That's understandable. Have safe travels back to your home.
Thank you. I believe I'm still attending class, so I will at least see you there, but it was a pleasure getting to speak with you.
Yes, it is. I always enjoy it.
See you again.
Oh, goodness. Prince Ezra was in my room. Oh, did he only come for my blood, though? He started with the pleasantries. I assume maybe not knowing how exactly to work his way up to it, because yes, he normally does just receive my blood. And I haven't sent him any. But I'm not sure how good it would look if I were to put my blood in the mailbox or mailing system, and he is much more discreet than I am. I don't believe I could get to his dorm unnoticed. Oh, I must say, it did sting, but I don't fear him like I do all the needles. Oh, and I can't even tell anyone about this, that I got to see Prince Ezra in my bedroom. He was in my bedroom. That's the second time. That is the second time he's been in my bedroom. Oh, he visited me when I was ill. I had such a high fever, and I know I was sweating madly. Oh, that could not have looked pleasant in the slightest. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh. He gave me a gift, though. I had referred to this gift as Lady Daphne's. I had thanked her for it, and she didn't correct me. She seems fond of her lies. Pointless lies, even. What was the point of her lying to the headmaster about the blaze powder price? And what was the point of taking claim to the gift I received? Did she not think that the giver wouldn't make themselves known? Oh, how foolish I was. It's a rose and a sunflower, Bloodwind and Solmera. And amethyst shards, I assume. He said he collected things that reminded him of me, so I guess because of my hair. Oh, that is rather sweet. Can I even confront Lady Daphne on the fact she claimed a gift that wasn't hers? Because then she's going to ask me who it was from, and if I tell her, I can't tell her. That reveals that Prince Ezra was in my dorm room. And I don't want her to use the knowledge to her advantage like I think she might. I don't mind sharing most things with her, but I don't want to share things that would cause harm to the prince. I have duties to upload and feelings involved. Oh, how am I even going to focus on class now? He had me in his arms. I do hope he comes again And I do hope that his trip home is safe. I'll quickly make my way to mob studies. I don't know if I was more excited or nervous. Cod stew. It's a lot of stew to have on me, but I'll take it for now. I don't want to be late. I'll read the book when I'm waiting for class to start.
Who would do that?
Well, there was a sign on the notice board, just like
It
red
just said
letters
Gilbert
Reading
on
an
the notice
open
board.
group.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
Where?
I forgot he was behind me in
Alright.
this class. I can't.
You still have 1 minute.
It'd be fairly obvious if
no-
I try to
no need to be so
steal a
quiet.
glance at him.
I agree.
Okay, good evening, class. Welcome back to Mob Studies. Who was not here the first time? Please raise your hand. Okay, if you were not here the first time, as you can see, there are these books here. I would ask you to go find your dedicated book and grab it off the lectern. Remember, there are two sides to it, so if you're not on one side, you are on the other. If you have not yet gone through the rules of mob studies, I would hope you have, but just in case, you might want to go through them. I expect notes to be meticulous. In fact, I have 3 people I am awarding points to for particular things when it comes to the notes. I'm looking, and I think 2 of them are here, 1 is not. So I will go ahead and give those points out. Canderous, for interpretation on your notes, you will have earned your court 3 points. Next would be Willow, for dedication. I don't believe she is here. Is Willow here? I don't see Willow. Okay. She has earned 3 points as well for dedication. And for thoroughness and depth, Ridley has earned 5 points.
Congratulations, Lady Ridley.
For monsters to actually spawn. I will go down there. If you all could remain up here, that would be good. I don't want a mutant skeleton spawn and see you and snipe you from 60 blocks away. But I will see if I can get some to spawn. Okay, I do see some monsters down at the tree line if you all want to move down just a little bit. There is a mutant creeper, so stay up here. Don't be dumb. I would like you all to pick one monster, not a group, just one particular monster that's out there. Study its behavior. We'll be here for a good few minutes here. If you need to get a little closer, you can come down. I would say down to here is your line. But please don't get any closer. I don't want you guys to get, destroyed out here. Alrighty, welcome back, class. Thank you. I will be doing the exact same thing that I did last time, is I will be going from my right to left, top, well, I guess front to back, on what you guys took notes of. Just reading me your notes, pretty simple. Dante, you're first once again. Very good, very good. Mirelle.
So I observed a skeleton creeper, as I had never seen one up close as it was out there. I noted that it had the same structure as a creeper, but its abdomen was all rib cage, like a skeleton. It was pale in coloring, had glowing eyes, and it seemed to do the scanning motion, similar to how someone mentioned last week the skeletons seem to scan their surroundings looking for a target.
Very good. Katarina?
I was watching over a spider that was down within a field of flowers. My notes on it is that it did not appear to be particularly aware of its surroundings, at least not noticing a group such as ours on top of the hill. It did, however, seem closer aware to those in the proximity of him. I noticed it was occasionally turning to scan its surroundings to keep an eye on the skeleton that was also within the flowers. He seemed aware, but not overly bothered, just keeping watchful eye on its movement. And then I'm assuming that with it hiding within the tall flowers, it may have been trying to use them as camouflage as well as the darkness of night to watch for prey.
Very good. Leviathan. Okay, very good. Moving on over to you, Ezra.
Wish I had a better answer, but I initially tried to study the mutant creeper,
Ah,
which then promptly disappeared. I moved on to a skeleton, which also then promptly disappeared.
ha.
Onto a normal creeper, which disappeared and was replaced by a zombie wearing leather armor and wielding a shovel, which I did think was interesting. However, I noted down the zombie last week, so I moved along. I eventually settled on one of the skeleton creepers that thankfully did not disappear. I noticed that it was, at least in this instance, a lot more passive. The zombie that I studied last week seemed like it was on a swivel almost. It never stopped looking around. Meanwhile, the skeleton creeper seemed a lot more reserved. It made a few turns, but otherwise was stuck in its place, merely waiting.
Okay, very good. Mateo, right?
Yes, Mateo.
Cool.
I was looking at there was two Endermans. I was looking at one Enderman and it just was it really liked to teleport around for movement. So I'm assuming that's how they like to move, like in general. And like the one that attacked Felix also liked to teleport, but like for like combat like advantage mostly.
Like last time, I will be going over the notes tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow night. So please leave your books on your lecterns. Go through them. Write whatever notes you want to about today's class. Anything you'd like to put in there. If you need time to let the notes sink in and understand exactly what you want to write, that is fine. All I ask is that it is done by tomorrow night so I can take a look at them and find out who I want to have points for whatever reason. Paxton.
Is it alright when you did not have the 20 pages in your first book to have this second lesson in the same book as the first one?
Yes, as long as you didn't have over like 40 pages, like some people, then hey, I would like to say I'm not shaming anyone. I actually loved seeing two people specifically dedicate themselves to taking very thorough notes. That was Willow and Ridley. Took some of the most thorough notes I have ever seen, way thorough than I would have done, way more thorough even. So they earned points for it. Don't just throw in fluff, though. If you're actually going to make those notes that long, I need substance. Otherwise, I will fall asleep reading them. Daphne.
For those who were not here last class, are we able to get notes from other students?
Yes, I would just ask, please do not look into other people's lecterns. That is part of Mob Studies rules. However, if you want to go up and ask a student, hey, let's compare and contrast notes and see what I can throw down here, that's completely fine. I don't consider that plagiarism. Ridley.
Would you like me to give you my previous book and place this book down in its place?
Yes.
Or okay.
That would be acceptable. If today you have reached that 40-page mark through your notes, like normal. You will still put it on the lectern. But for next week, I will give you a new book. This way you don't have to go through 40 pages worth of notes just to make new notes. Any other questions? Okay. Class is dismissed. Please put your books down when you are done with them.
Hello. I was getting a name
Well, hello
tag
there.
for my horse 'cause I never named it. I'll be right back.
I don't know if I named mine either.
Oh, wait, name tag.
I made it all the way to the class, and I was like, I meant to grab one before I left.
I just brought a second horse into my stable, and that one doesn't have a name tag. Wait, does it? I don't remember it anymore.
I'm hoping we have spares upstairs. 'Cause I found a couple, but I put them all upstairs.
I think we do. Oh, I later have to show you my new my son. Yes.
Oh, your son.
If anybody needs golden carrots, I have some as well.
For the horses?
Yeah. For the hunts. Golden carrots.
I haven't checked up on my horse since we brought him home.
Oh no.
I
Last
think I
I
did
saw,
once.
yeah, last I saw they were all pretty good. I've tried to check on ours at least every couple of days.
Are you all excited for the horses?
Very.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You were all there last week, correct?
I was not. I was absent last
Katarina
week.
wasn't.
Good to know.
Oh.
She
I
still did
do-
the homework though.
Yes, I do have a horse. I'm naming him Brimstone. It's after a butterfly species.
I see.
Mhm.
I believe I saw your horse in the stables.
Mm-hmm. I had gone out with Lady Ridley, Seven, and Lord Felix. And Lord Felix helped me get the horse back because I do not know how to ride.
I see.
I've
Well,
only
we'll be going
been-
over that today.
Yes, I've only accompanied others, not done it on my own.
It can be very nerve-wracking doing it alone. I completely understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Horses are so big. For like no reason.
I don't think it's for no reason. They do have to carry us.
No, they were big before we decided, hey, we should ride those. Like, they're not big because of us. They're big because of them. And we just decided we could ride them.
Well, if you look at history, as things become domesticized, they actually become smaller. So horses, at one point in
That-
time, were bigger than they are now.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. We're actually the
Can we
small
find
ones because
another
we're more
bigger one?
domesticated.
We need an ancient horsey.
This actually makes sense. The whole domestication makes them smaller things based off the thing we were playing with earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like they would get larger because they get more food.
I think that affects more so the fat cells and less the muscle structure.
No.
So what you're saying is we don't work them enough.
That's not what I'm saying, no. They're,
That's
the
what
body
I'm
now,
hearing.
as biology would have it, would not sustain working most animals any harder than they get worked. It's years and years of breeding them to be smaller. They're not gonna get much bigger than like your standard.
I am now on a
only
quest
asked
to
us to
breed
go
the
into the
biggest,
past.
fastest horse.
I don't think that's possible to Valley, but I do like your enthusiasm.
Why not? We have to get the ancient horses back somehow.
I do not think the ancient horses were entirely pleased when people just started sitting on them.
That's why you gotta befriend them first.
Mm-hmm. Lots of treats.
All things are possible
Then they'll be
through
happy.
our Lord and Savior, Fish and Rice.
I
What?
feel like if
Right.
there's not
Pardon?
media out, there should be media out regarding trying to produce ancient creatures and why that's a bad idea.
What if we gave a horse chemical X?
What if we didn't do
I
that?
No, why would
We
you
gave a
do
horse
that?
what?
That-
Sorry?
What's that stuff called we gave the horse?
We didn't give the horses anything. I gave
No,
the horse
the-
horse food.
Yeah, horse food.
not
do
giving
not
them
jerk
any
the horses.
chemicals.
I don't know if this has to be said, but please.
I have so many ideas now.
No, please. Common sense.
Yeah, don't
Jerking
bring
the
your
horse
ideas to my
is,
horse.
I need apples and wheat. And what else?
It was apples, wheat, and a carrot. Makes them very fast. Very, very sustained.
Hello, Lizzaylia.
Hello.
Oh, you came prepared. Thank you.
Of course.
There's 12 points for that, thank you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Was it more saddles?
Hey.
It was.
You can never have enough, I get it.
Well, it's more so for... I noticed some people did not have a saddle on their horses, so just in case people needed it. And also, I'm greedy, I do like horses quite a bit, so I will be... Hopefully not having to travel so far.
It's so far to find horses.
Yes, I thought that they would be a bit closer by, but I was wrong.
No, I went with Mateo like 2,000 meters out, and then I went out recently again, and they were like right around the school.
Yes, we went pretty far out for ours too. I think all of us got ours from the same horse pack herd thing.
Lizzaylia and I went about 3,000 meters away.
It was around that, yes.
Yes, it was rather inconvenient because the alumni kept taking me for some strange reason. Of course, I almost didn't make it home.
Oh.
He's very happy to be home, however.
I like Horsey. Is that what you're naming them, by the way?
I've kind of gotten used to it now at this point.
That makes me very happy.
Is that a horsey or horsley?
Horsley. Stop, that's so iconic.
So is horsley.
Lady Vezman?
Seven was saying he wanted to name his Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, I need a second horse.
I'm glad to see it. Good.
Hansel and Gretel will go so hard.
You should do that.
Indeed. I plan
Thank
to.
you.
It's my new side
I
quest.
like your dress as well.
You still wanted to find a horse with black fur, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's very elegant.
I just gotta remember where I seen the ones. They were very far away.
I wish to be covered in case I get,
I'm sure I'd find them again if I had to.
I'm hoping that I don't get hurt. But...
That was my same
away.
sentiment.
Never close.
Honestly, I wanted to wear pants, but
If
I
we
understand
find a camel, can we use that in
wanting to look
So,
a certain way as well.
Oh, I did almost
while
bring
I
a
like your
donkey.
enthusiasm, this is a horse class.
You can
Two
ride
donkeys can.
camels.
I
Or
Okay.
mules.
if the camel wishes to identify as a horse, it is welcome to, but I don't know if
What if you call it horse?
Yeah, name it horse.
Like a little horsey.
I think that'll work, maybe. I don't think it will be able to get you far, but
I do think you would win the long jumps if we're ever tested over that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Horsey will go very far.
I haven't found any camels yet, so hypothetical question for now.
okay.
I think we're gonna have a class one day, and Tavale is just going to ride out on Horsey.
Well, I already have a llama, so I could bring that up. But I don't think he would do very well in this jump.
No, I do not
They don't
believe
really
so.
take much direction.
There's a ghost in the well.
I was gonna say I keep hearing
Yeah,
probably
I saw it like phasing out here.
And I like your outfit. It's very
Yeah, they do that.
It's definitely a lot less constrictive. School. Hunt. School.
It's only a little haunted.
I might use it also
A
as
little.
my combat
Only a
training
little.
outfit for
Shiver me timbers.
class.
I think it would work well.
A little two
Oh,
in
wow.
one.
This is the first time the vampires have had
Do
more
love
than the
the
sea
roses. They look
monsters.
very lovely.
Thank you. Have to have some court bloodwind representation, don't I?
Yes, of course.
I think this is the least amount of sea monsters I've seen in any class.
How unfortunate.
Saw your material list.
Maybe they
You
don't
sound
like
almost
land horses.
happy.
No, that would be very wrong of me.
About the jobs that. Oh, no,
Oh,
we
I
talked
did.
about it. Never mind. I know my jobs.
Oh, but I would love to.
It'd be nice to see it.
Lady Blackwood.
Mm-hmm.
Last time.
Lady DiMartino.
You're all welcome to head inside. I will be in
Or
a few
we might love
moments.
to see it. Meant to have.
Hey, could I have everyone who wasn't here last week, please stand up?
Oh, no.
You- Okay, please stay standing if you were not here last week. Now, if you were not here last week, you did miss a rather entertaining segment, and I do think it is unfair for everyone else in the class to have experienced that, and for you all to not have.
Does it mean we get to Nay again?
You are welcome to Nay again, however, it is only a requirement of those who were not here.
I could use it as an example for the class.
Candorous.
Of course, Candace.
Actually, I think the headmaster should be leading by example.
Show us how to do it properly.
Exactly.
I would
Yes,
like a
but
proper
Candace was.
demonstration.
I do want to hear Candace as well.
I mean, they are putting a good point. Maybe I could stand in your behalf if I received an incentive.
Yo.
You already got points. You don't need more.
I might as well ask.
5 points. But you have to come up here and say it.
Okay, wonderful. I'll gladly do so. To be honest, I would have done it for free, but since you offered that, I will gladly take the 5 points. Thank you.
Swindle.
All right. My name is Candorous. Nay.
Thank you. That brings me great joy, Candace. Thank you. Now, there's your example. Katarina?
Do I have to do the full name example, or is it just the nay?
No, he just likes to be extra.
Well, it is just the nay. However, you are to just introduce yourself to the class and then nay at the end. Yes, Rosalind? Or not Rosalind, Pheasant, sorry.
That's all right. Do the people who are attending this class have the opportunity to do their best nay and gain points?
Yes. If you wish, you are welcome to.
Well, if it's all right for me to go, I am Katarina Solmera from the Solmera Court. Nay! Can I sit down now?
You cannot be heard, I fear.
Oh, it was a no.
I heard
Oh, that's
her.
a shame.
I heard
she
her.
didn't.
I heard the nay.
We
It was a
did
very
hear
good nay.
Loud and clear. We
I
all
hear
did.
nothing.
Are you in the group, Miss Katarina?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then can you not hear her at all?
No, I can. I just did not hear the nay.
Oh. Strange.
It was a good one.
It was a really good one.
It was very good. You missed out.
That's what one would say.
Okay. If everyone else is saying you nay it, I will take it.
It was a
You can
lovely
sit
name.
down.
We could all be
Okay.
gaslighting you, Headmaster.
Oh, I'm fully aware, but I do feel
We
bad
wouldn't
already
do
putting
that.
Katarina on the spot.
I guess it's my turn then. I'm Marjorie Blackwood from Court Bloodwind. Nay!
Thank you. Does anyone on this side wish to neigh for points, I suppose?
For points?
For points.
Yeah, what
I'll
if
do it
we
again.
were already here?
If you're already here and you wish to do it again, you will get a incentive to do so.
Will it be the same 5 points?
Yes.
Will do then.
Oh.
No!
Thank you. That is very good. I believe you were all here for the last class. Do any of you wish to neigh for points?
I don't believe I could beat that.
Of course. And Celica,
Yes, Headmaster?
if you wish to introduce yourself and neigh.
Lady Celica de Martino of Court Bloodwin. Nay.
Thank you.
May I please proceed
Unfortunately,
now?
yes, you mean. Unfortunately, the same as last class for the new people still stays the same. Only one of you will be getting points for that. And that will be Marjorie. There will be 5 points given to Court Bloodwin for that. As
Wait,
well as the
really?
points. Yes. You had the most enthusiastic nay. Unfortunately, I could not hear Lady Katarina, so I cannot properly judge that. But enough of the neighing. I'm sure you're all sick of it. So, who here was able to complete and get a horse? Very good. Who here did not have a to bring it properly and had to find other means to take it home?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Who here did not have a saddle for the horse? And require one to be able to ride it? Perfect. So, obviously today the class will be more focused on the horses, but to start off, I did ask for all of you to at least go in and check up on your horses at least once a week. Take them out, exercise them, feed them. I'm going to work on the assumption that all of you had done it, except Candaris, who quite very loudly said that he did not. So I'm going to ask, can anyone tell me what the most important thing is about taking care of a horse? Aqua?
I believe one of the most important things of taking care of a horse, it's making sure its hooves are clean, and changing up their horseshoes if need be.
Correct. Anyone else? Vespen?
I would think that the most important thing for a horse is that you feed them, so they're not going hungry.
Mm-hmm. And anyone else? Ridley?
Before any rigorous riding is done, making sure that they are properly warmed up and their muscles are engaged.
Mm-hmm. And anyone else? Leonidas?
Making sure the stall is well maintained.
Mm-hmm. And the Leviathan?
Simply all of the above that was stated, but making sure that forming a bond with your horse is quite important. Without a bond between horse and rider, it is quite difficult.
Correct. And anyone else? Perfect. Well, all of you are correct in that aspect. However, in my opinion, it would be the making sure the muscles are well kept, looked after. There are many instances where a horse will suffer an injury, and in turn will no longer, in simple words, be able to live. While a broken bone for you is just waiting for it to heal, a broken bone for a horse is deadly. Which also ties into taking proper care, making sure the stables are well kept, making sure the hooves are well maintained, taking it out, exercising it, feeding it, but making sure not to overfeed it. And also, making sure you yourself are well maintained. Horses are very strong and resistant creatures. However, if you are repeatedly getting on them in the improper clothes, without a saddle, if you are having a lot of heavy things with you as well, such as if you are coming home carrying a lot of logs from deforestation, or if you are coming home with a lot of cobblestone or anything like that from mining, you can cause damage to the horse's back, which in turn will cause your horse to need to be put down. So not only do you have to take proper care of the horse, you have to take proper care of yourself. Does everyone understand that? Perfect. So we are going to head over to the stables now, and I want you all to introduce me to your horse. If you do not have a horse, there will be a maximum of 2-point reduction for each court. So, for example, if a vampire does not have a horse, and it is only 1 port, but if it is 2 or more, they will lose 2. As well for the demons, for the sea monsters, and the fell folk. So, if you will all follow me to the stables. Yep, perfect. I'm going to start on the left-hand side here. You are welcome to bring them out on the main pasture. Katarina?
I have my steed Brimstone, named him after the butterflies that resemble leaves because I found him under a tree.
I see. Very interesting. Yes, you're welcome to bring them out to the main pasture.
I don't believe he wants to.
Hold on, I can... There you go.
Thank you.
Felix?
This is my horse, Sino.
Very nice horse. You're welcome to bring them out on the pasture.
Come on.
Thank you.
Of course. Ridley?
You're being rather inconvenient.
Hello, this is
Why are you
Lord
on
Polaris
there?
Fenwick. He was named by way of being sort of my guiding light here. Yeah.
Very nice. You are welcome to bring them out on the pasture now. Bevan?
This is my little pony. His name is Hans.
Ah, yes, Hans and Gretel.
He's
Yes, you're welcome out on the pasture now.
sweet.
Lizzaylia?
This is my horse, Horsey. I love him very much.
Most of you are able to get on your horses without assistance. However, for those unaware, it is very simple to get up on a horse. The main thing is to try not to be nervous. I can understand the first few times it can be rather intimidating, as they are quite big creatures. However, the simple thing is you go to the side of the horse, and you put your foot in the stirrups, and you lift yourself up. Well done. I'm glad to see that you are all safely on the horses. Remember, it's very important to keep how you feel in check when on a horse, as they can sense how you are feeling. And if you are nervous, then they are nervous. So, if you cannot tell, the outer rings of the pasture is a short but simple little training course. Now, originally, I was going to do this myself to show you how it is all done. However, before classes, I did see Ridley doing it, and I thought that you were quite well at it, so I'd like to ask if you'd like to do it again.
Sure, I can show everybody.
Very well done. Katarina?
How?
Yeah, she doesn't know how to ride a horse.
This is the
Yes,
farthest
so-
I've only been on a horse by myself today.
So-
Headmaster,
Mhm.
would it be alright if maybe I go slowly with her through the course?
Yes, of course, if that will work with you, Katarina.
Yes, I'm not sure if I'm confident I can do any jumps, given it's my first time
Mhm.
ever riding.
The horse itself will naturally jump over it when it sees an obstacle in the way. However, just
I'm not
have
sure
it
if
start walking,
I'm
you give it...
comfortable.
Mhm. That is fine. If you do not wish to do it now, I'm more than happy to go over things with you after, and Ridley is more than welcome to join.
I definitely I don't want to hold others up for my lack of knowledge on the subject.
No, that is perfectly fine. That is what class is for. Lolly. Well done. I know I did mention a race, but considering the rain, as well as the fact that it damages both the demons and the fellfolk, I'm going to say we're going to leave that for the next class, and I will also adjust the track to be a bit more friendly for all of your horses' levels. So for now, I ask you to put all your horses back in their stalls, and you are dismissed from class.
Come on, Brimstone. Come on. This way. Come on. Follow, follow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold on.
Yes.
Please, Brimstone, please go in.
Hey. Oh, did they actually? Sometimes I don't quite like it.
He was fired.
Oh, well, I'm glad to be an inspiration.
Here's that lead back.
How was the first getting on horse experience?
Well, I've been on horses, I've just never been on independently.
But how was it to be alone in a horse for the first time?
It is. You're
I'm not
someone.
I'm sure I can grow used to it, but it's intimidating. I'm traditionally riding side saddle, not guiding, and I'm confident that if I tried to guide it myself, I was not going to go the direction that we needed to. Let alone jump.
Quite fair. It's difficult for the first few times.
It was just never a part of my lessons. I do want
Needing to know how to ride a horse is overrated.
It was just nothing Father ever thought was necessary for me to learn. I know perfectly well how to ride it when someone else is in the lead and I'm just sitting side saddle on the rear, but it was never necessary for me to ride independently.
I only learned at the temples.
More cake on the ground.
Would all of you happen? I had noted in the announcement board that we could, for kingdom building, find this plot of land. Technically 13 minutes ago, but given that class got scheduled, I was just planning to go after class if everyone was available.
Yeah.
Okay, let me reach out to Lady Lizzaylia about it as well.
Oh, that is the cutest thing
it's
I've
so
ever seen in my
adorable.
life.
He's plumb tuckered out now. Playing with the ball of string is tough business.
Ooh, I might, in case we come across any stray kitties, I am gonna grab some food, or some fishies.
Meow 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 meow.
Yes.
Meow 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 meow.
I have a pot farm in my room if you want.
Oh. Oh. So, hang on. Gather around. Was my neigh truly not audible?
No, I heard it.
I heard it.
So the professor is... Not the the headmaster.
He's gaslighting us.
He was the
Honestly,
only one that couldn't hear it, I think.
he's very
I think he was
old, so I wouldn't put it past him to have
true.
some hearing difficulties.
I didn't think my neigh was bad either.
Oh, you had a really good nay.
It was
I
lovely.
was quite upset that we didn't get the points just because he didn't turn his hearing aids in.
Oh, also I got his permission for all of us to go out.
Lovely. Suppose we'll face the rain and head out then. How
So
many
faster.
meters away are everyone's spots? And we'll go to the closer one.
That's a good question.
What was that? Sorry.
There's
I
a measure to
believe-
lock in.
How many
I
meters
believe
away?
the one that Daphne showed me, I think, is about 2K. It's a pretty good distance.
Oh, yes. I believe that our, probably are we thinking of the same place?
I'm pretty sure it's the ancient city one,
Yeah, is en route. Oh, also, I found out.
900?
Yes, I found out that we are okay to go as far as 500 meters away from the dorms. Minimum.
Maximum, you mean? Which is
Minimum.
within.
We gotta be 500 away from the dorms.
Oh,
Yes.
500. Sorry, I was thinking of 5,000.
Well,
Thank
as
you
well.
for getting that clarification, because I know during class he was asked about it and he never gave an answer. He had just mentioned be within the 6,000. But thank you, because that was my
Yeah.
concern on. I didn't want to risk us being too close.
That was my worry, but I believe we are okay with one of the places we wish to look for.
That is perfect then. I know eventually we'll have a train, but unlike the vampires and the demons, we don't fly. We do have good movement, but we still have to face the dangers of the ground to get from one place to another if we don't have transportation.
Yes.
Going on.
I don't know. They're really just running around like crazy.
They're probably scared of the thunder.
That's what my
Oh.
thoughts are.
Is it fun?
When I walked into my room, mine was running all around the room, so I'm curious if that's maybe the case.
Yes, I'm assuming the thunder's startling them.
You don't have to be scared.
Redirect the energy.
Exactly. There you go.
Am I wrong for being a little shocked? Because sorry, I didn't mean to take your treat. I'm a little shocked because we told the headmaster prior to class that I do not know how to ride. I've never ridden independently. And then he looks at the course where there's 3 block tall fixtures to jump over.
Massive jumps.
And I look at him, I'm like, I don't even know how to go forward.
Oh, we should
Yeah.
have. We should bring our horses along.
As long as I can ride side saddle on someone else's.
Of course. Is it worth something we should do while we travel?
If you think it would speed up the trip.
I believe it might.
There are some waters we'd have to cross.
Well, myself and Phelan discovered that you can be in a boat and put the horse on the boat, and then someone could ride on the horse while it's in the boat.
Well, you mentioned your spot is on the way to the other spot, so either way we'll have to cross water. And so we could, for now, construct poorly built bridges, and then later down the line we can go through and spruce them up.
Yes. Right, do we wish to go then?
Yes, should I grab some wood from upstairs so we can at least have some type of bridge paths then?
I have a few stacks of spruce logs on me.
That would work then. So back to the horse stables.
Nay.
Nay.
Blair's getting a workout in. He needs it. It's good for him. Keeps him from going crazy.
I'm gonna make a speaking space.
Fine.
People can still hear us. I made a speaking space.
Okay.
Oh, good. Good.
And when we catch up to Lady Lizzaylia, I can suggest it to her as well. Oh goodness, the rain.
Oh, yay.
The rain has finally set.
Oh, fantastic.
I am glad that the rain, I think, got me out of additional writing lessons after class. I don't mind taking additional writing lessons, it's just I had other plans. I certainly need them, and I would love to take you up on your offer, Lady Ridley, about helping me learn how to ride.
Of course. I've got plenty of
Ooh.
time.
We can sit out
And
and plan a day in the future then.
Sure. I know that being called out in the front of a class, especially when it has to do with a very large living creature, can be embarrassing, and I'm sorry that you were put through that.
It's alright. I know how to mount a horse, so that part I could do. It was just what came after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lady Lizzaylia, we made an open group for people to speak with us.
Ah, lovely.
So, who wouldn't mind me riding with them?
You could ride with me if you wish.
Thank you.
Of course, we will wait here for everyone else to be ready.
If anyone doesn't have any horse armor for their steed, you can always get them off of Brimstone for now. I'm sure he'll be safe in the stables.
I would agree if the horse hadn't died in here earlier.
I believe that was due to interference and not them just living in the stable. A poor steed.
Poor
There's more
horsey.
floor cake.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Unsanitary.
I did watch the one vampire lady put cake on the ground when she got off her horse. I was like, that's a weird move.
So, have any of you enjoyed the floor cake, or has it just been observations?
I just looked at it.
Yeah, she handed me cake from her hands directly, and I'm still nervous about it. I wouldn't necessarily trust it from the floor.
The vampire prince was eyeballing some cake outside of one of the classes that was sitting on the floor. It was interesting.
Interesting.
I love cake. I don't so much like gravel or dirt.
Yeah.
Shall we set off then?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Is best going left or right here?
I know whenever we brought our horses back, we went right originally, but if there's a safe way down, I just don't want us to walk like too close to the school where we're like going to break etiquette.
I was going to ask if it's socially acceptable to ride through the school building.
There is a way down. I don't know how easy coming back up the other side will be.
I believe if we do go this way, we can link up to the train tracks and then just hope a train doesn't come along.
That is fair.
Oh, no, there's powdered snow. Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, goodness. Yes, I would not be able to make that jump.
Here we are.
Oh, okay.
Go around this way.
Only Hans could jump like I do.
Are you okay, Seven?
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
You've got this. You gotta teach the horsey.
Wait,
to
where do we
get
go
the
from the
hops.
train?
At the dorm.
Just head back to the dorms.
Oh.
Sorry for chewing in your ear. I was hungry.
You are alright. Sorry if my tail is in your face.
That's all right. It's a very lovely tail.
Oh, thank you. I make sure to take very good care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Your horse has tippy toes.
Sometimes.
He's got them disco moves.
Yeah, I noticed it while you were in class earlier. I was like, he just has the tappiest little toes.
He also just sometimes likes to be sideways, and I don't like that.
Yeah, mine do as well.
Pose.
Vogue.
Pose. And pose.
Get them on purg.
Look at him go.
You have to, like, fix him sometimes.
I feel like I went the wrong way.
We're at the door.
Where are you?
Yeah, I went the wrong way to the door.
No.
Oh, Felix.
As long as you
Yeah, I
don't
woke
take
up
the
20
horse
minutes before
through
class.
the school. Just do not, please, take the horse through the school. Is what
I'm
my
not gonna
only
do
ask.
that. Yeah. It also doesn't help. Mine isn't very fast.
Would it better
That
for you
means
to
must have
accompany
the house.
someone on
I
the
might.
Heirs?
It might be. I'll bring mine back and then I'll head my way over.
Just, if you're already near the dorm, I would just leave yours at the dorm.
I'm not near it right now.
If we lose points because you're egging...
Are you
egging
egging?
our dorm?
At least egg towards the sea creatures. Gosh.
I did.
No,
He
I'm
was,
joking.
and
That's a
that's
joke.
initially what I said, because if he does, then we're gonna...
Oh, keep doing that.
No, listen, there is recently, prior to knighthood, someone
out.
egged the school. Someone egged the school prior to knighthood, and if you keep doing that, we might get blamed for it.
Oh yeah, the chickens. There were so
Easy.
many.
Me
Why
and
would
Lady
somebody do
Veswin
that?
escorted around 15 back to the farm, so if you are throwing and egging things, it is going to be assumed to be you.
Crazy.
I mean, if you do it, at least do it in more discretion and not in broad daylight.
What if I do it in the middle of the night in the ballroom or the whatever that main room of the school's called?
Then none of us has heard anything. But don't do it. Wait, just don't get caught. I asked for very little, and it's that you don't get caught if you're going to do mischievous things.
I have to very discreetly rehang the painting on the wall.
Painting?
Be more like me and be more subtle.
Yes. Subtlety is my strong suit.
Yes.
Oh wait, while we're here, I can show my son.
Oh, yes.
He's surprisingly heavy. It must be the big head.
Oh.
My
Oh
son!
dear.
Oh, you have one of them
Oh
too.
God, no, please, no. Tivali, please, no, what? No, please, no, why? No, no, why?
That means
No,
you
why?
fought
Please.
one of the large creepers.
He's adorable.
Please protect your safety more.
It's because the big creeper was stuck on the other side of a cliff, so he couldn't reach me at all, and I just shot him from very far away.
Oh, you're better than me then, as we've both learned.
I got the little one out of it.
Oh, on the plus side though, Katarina, you will be likely happy to hear that I am now Professor Castiel's apprentice.
Oh, that's lovely. For both classes or just one?
Mainly just in general, I
Oh, just
suppose.
in
Knighthood, I
general.
guess. Yes. But unfortunately, it was a punishment.
Oh.
Mm. You don't need to worry about that,
Punishment
though.
with good outcome of being mentored.
Yes, and we got no points removed, so all is well.
Only Lady Tavali was at this knighthood class, but I did win a duel in knighthood and earnest points.
Oh, very lovely.
It's completely pure luck from the fact that I was put against someone who had 0 combat experience either. She seemed
That's
really
very good.
hesitant to swing her blade.
I did not flex, but I did beat I did win a duel with against Professor Castiel as well.
It was very impressive.
Thank you.
In the
Yes, I
words
do
of a
believe
wise
it
man
was-
once,
Hmm.
those who can't do, teach.
I do believe it was unfair though, as I forgot I had a ruby equipped.
We tell no one.
Yeah, if
Me
he's
too,
not
not
aware.
one. Well, I
Except
kind
when
of
the
missed it.
professor has medium.
Yeah, no, I believe it was not a fair fight, so I did say so.
Well, shall we take off?
Yes.
Give me 2 seconds, sorry. I'm deep in my mind.
Your mom.
You're all right.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, what's your head?
I guess in different news, not dueling. I was approached about tutoring.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, there's gonna be a tutoring club, and I suppose my flourish, I guess, in mob studies gained interest.
Your extensive note taking.
I didn't go back to edit my notes, but I do think my notes just from class itself were decently long and detailed.
Oh, I do fear I
Take time afterwards.
don't want to talk about the recent note taking. I figured out it was too late to change them, I fear.
Oh.
Mm.
I made a little hiccup.
Different circumstances.
Whenever we were being introduced to Lord Leonidas's Hephaestus, it was mentioned how he was not seem to have any fear towards fell folk, and I had wrote that down and put audacious afterwards. And then a little bit later, Professor Castillo said, "Do not do anything to make him fear you." And I'm like, now that audacious, I need to take that out, and I forgot to take it out. So.
Sorry.
You're
yes,
all good.
I read through my notes yesterday and I am very sorry in advance if we lose points because of it.
He knows there were circumstances around that day.
I don't think you took notes from anybody for bad notes last class, so.
No, I definitely feel like my notes were quite something.
Oh.
But enough about that. We can help here. No, you cannot. Oh?
They appear to have lost the group in all these trees.
If you'd like, I can forward the waypoint. Or mark it on the maps, rather.
Maybe not a bad idea.
There you are. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
It's a bit difficult to navigate with all the trees, so that's a...
Yes, it is fate.
So way around. Ah.
If I manage to keep Tavali in front of me, I think I'll be okay.
So here's part of it. If you go through that cave over there, it does lead to an ancient city. But the main part, myself and Tavali were looking at, was up here in terms of actual structure.
Given your family had worked on the castle and has the experience, how much of a dominating hand are you wishing to have in the build project?
I am fine with any form of help, although resource gathering will be the main thing.
I'm good at that.
Lovely. Yeah, so this is the area we were looking at. Oh! I will handle that.
Oh! I don't have a ranged weapon, unfortunately.
All is well.
The mutant scallop.
Yes, it is.
I've got it handled. Nothing to worry about.
Murk.
Nothing to worry about.
As long as you're safe.
Yes.
There does seem to be a lot of flatness, and with it being so close to the academy, it's nice.
We can also branch out up there and also to the north as well, if we wish. And also down towards the waterfall, even if we wish to get really creative. With the structures, it can be built into the sides. Yes.
It's a very flat area. I know he said the minimum. I'm not completely against being this close, and we're outside the distance that he asked us to be. I'm just also the bit of fear of, should the village need to be expanded, how close we are to the castle itself, and if we might lose Solmera control over it.
I'm not overly worried. We can expand out not towards the castle, but we can expand out towards the west if we wish.
It does seem like there's a
So
fair
we have like south,
around
north,
there.
north, and west if we wish to expand.
Alright, then yes, I would be fine with this area, especially with the ancient cities, since I know it's something you wanted. Well, actually, I wanted to make sure there was water for trade. I guess since we're close enough, I was hoping there'd be, like, at least a close river or source. We did cross the bridge for trade purposes.
There's a river right down this side of the cliffs.
Yes, I believe there are 2 rivers, in fact.
Yes, like, while we might have the train, I know there's also many merchants that travel by ship, and
I'm pretty sure this one actually connects to the ocean.
I could make a really lovely fishing dock for ships and things and such.
Yeah.
I actually really like this area, and that's having seen the other area as well. I think the large amount of flat space, there's a lot of expansion area.
Yes.
I think it's lovely.
Where is the other place Daphne wish to have a look at? Do you have do you have it marked on your map?
Yes, it is about 770 meters west still.
Very well.
I can lead the caravan.
Please do.
It's more difficult to traverse. I don't know that I've traversed it on horse before, so be prepared, I suppose.
Is it maybe worth leaving our horses in that open field where they might be safer?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at all this hill and it's making me a little nervous.
Cliffs might be
It's very the other area is not as flat as this by a long shot.
Construction-wise, for a full village, I do think having a
starting
ground.
Oh!
I don't have water either.
I have water.
My goodness. Oh no.
Hold on.
Ridley, you got your golden carrot.
Take care of this green man, please.
I really don't want to hit the horse.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
You've been through so much.
Does anyone have carrots? Does anyone have carrots?
I've been force feeding her golden carrots.
I have gold, but just no carrots.
Okay.
Are you
Oh,
alright?
Lotus, you're alright.
How is Lotus's health looking?
She's all healed up again.
Okay.
Just a few scrapes and bruises. She'll be alright.
I knew that I continued to pack them in my pocket for a reason.
Never bad to have.
I'm glad you have
my
them.
savior.
I got you.
I'm sorry, I slightly whacked your horse.
Seven, you gotta watch that thing.
Well, the zombie was coming in hot.
noticed you got so many extra treats.
I have stress. I have stress.
Yes, I do feel this place would be very nice for a village, and also because there is an ancient city underneath which we can most definitely utilize as long as we are all being very careful.
Yes. Yes. I know this is the first place I've seen, and so it doesn't mean much when I say this is winning at the moment. But I can definitely imagine a city village being built here, and we can work out residential areas and the commercial areas in the center.
And I think defense would be quite easy since it's on a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
7!
Did you do it again?
No.
My brother just shot me.
7!
I'm becoming a pacifist. This is not the life for me.
Whatever it is that you're doing, stop.
Hi.
I feel like you shot straight into the armor where the mutant skeleton shot me as well.
Oh no. Yep, I am retiring from my life of throwing hands.
Throwing paws.
Yes, there will be no more throwing paws for me.
When I was leading my horse backwards in the field area, I was walking backwards, just minding my business, trying to get my horse to follow me, and I ended up on top of the fence, and I got really nervous. Someone was gonna make a big deal out of it.
Oh no.
I'm sure we'll hear about it a few days from now.
The other day, I was struggling with being able to control my own faculties, and I ended up walking on top of my desk, and it made me nervous too. I was like, they'll get you for any little thing.
Oh, what was the letter?
we lost
Duchess Aqua reached out to me. She apologizing for anything she may have done to upset the fell folk. Did mention Lady Daphne in specific, but she also prepared us baked cod stew as an offering, mentioning she never made it before. And to be frank, I did not put it in the kitchen because
That feels like a setup.
it's her first time making it, so it's likely not to taste good. And they have issues of us mentioning fishing around them, yet she herself cooked with fish. And I don't necessarily know how to feel about it, and I don't necessarily trust food from other courts, so I plan to get rid of the cod stew.
I have something to add on to that, actually.
I was gonna ask if you had anything to share with Clive.
Sorry, I killed an innocent sheep. The really cute ones. Fuck you, zombie.
So I have been fishing occasionally, and Finn, one of the sea monsters, will join me, and he approached me the other day with 7 stacks, I think it's 7, of squid tentacles.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Oh.
And it made me nervous, considering that, like, they made such a big deal about the fish on their path and all of these other things. And I was like, this is going to look like, because we have all of these stacks, that we're the ones that did it if we were to get, like, raided or something.
The stuff on their path was tentacles, so, like, were they his tentacles?
Was it?
I don't wish to point fingers,
Yeah,
as
like,
it could have literally been anyone.
I like Finn, but it surprised me that he seems to hold a different... I don't know, he seems almost uncomfortable around the other sea monsters, like, in general.
Well, Crown Duchess Mirelle mentioned that the sea monsters used to eat fish. It is only, they evolved from it, but it was a more recent evolution from what I've heard from others. But they preach this valuing fish life, and get upset when we mention fish being tasty, yet are giving us fish that
They have
they've
also
collected
been-
themselves.
They have also been using the excuse of different cultures, I believe. Different way of life for a lot of leeway.
Buddy move.
Well, but what about our cultures and different ways of life from theirs?
You are
Remember from
beautiful,
day
sir.
one, I said we can probably evoke, what was it, rule for it? The respect, the cultural respect.
Do you still have your rabbits on you, Seven?
I just tamed a black owl.
He's beautiful. I saw him.
Oh,
I'm standing
lovely.
across the river from you because the spot's on this side.
This guy's beautiful.
Oh, there you are.
He
I
is.
love
He's
him.
very lovely.
Such a pretty
I do like this area. This area is also very pretty. I don't know if the river connects anywhere, though, would be my concern. I don't want to be landlocked.
This does also connect to Persalachia Lake and then for a bit of a winding river. the
There's a
ocean.
gray thing. There's a gray thing with weird teeth.
Where?
And he's running at me.
Where are
We
you?
don't know where you are.
Across the river,
I'm
across the river.
I'm here, I'm here. Where is it?
It's forward this way.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, the ghoul.
It's dead now, nothing to worry about.
Goodness.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm
Is this the
jealous.
place Lady Daphne was referring to, or is it further ahead?
It's about 76 blocks. It's within the purple trees. I think is just like the general. And I think the main draw was the foliage, which I get. The purple is beautiful. The snowdrops are really pretty. But with having found a flat area, could we not maybe import some of this foliage?
Yes, we
That's
can
what my thoughts are.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a bad place, but it's more just there's a lot to clear out, and also it's further away, and also there's not an ancient city, and it's a bit hilly. That is my thought process.
It's beautiful. Yeah, no, I agree.
It does
After
have a
seeing
really
the
expansive
flat area,
water.
my thought is that we take some of these saplings potentially if we want the aesthetic and the foliage, and we import them more so than
Yes.
settle here.
I will grab some now.
Does this one follow you like your other one?
Yeah. Owls are terrifying.
I need to go through and make a catalog of sorts of all the pets within the dorms. I had written down all the ones that were in the common spaces, but I don't know.
I may or may not have adopted 3 birds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I've
another
gathered
cat.
some saplings.
Beautiful.
Also, I did propose some styles and architect concepts through a more distant means of messaging, but if you all wish to, please take a look and please give feedback, please. Please, Epic.
Mhm.
I will take a look.
And we can start by making an inn, as I do wish for more enchantments as well.
I know when it comes to
And that means of income.
block palettes for our building materials and such, I know I don't necessarily want to go too dark, since
Yes.
Solmera colors are typically more on the golden side, and given the architecture typically seen in like the Bloodwind areas and the Cinderloon areas, I don't wish to impede on what styles are prominent in their home region.
Of course. We can look into practical palettes if you wish.
I actually think these, what did you call it? Jacaranda rocks? They're quite pretty when
The purple ones.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
I was
purple
thinking
ones are
that.
quite pretty.
We can have a proper nosy when we return back to the dorms.
I'm following you back to the horses.
Oh, okay. I am a beacon of direction.
I do my best, but like I should probably only be trusted to lead for very short distances because I will get everyone lost. Yes.
I got a cherry sapling.
Oh yes.
The
Like
cherries had tiny ones of the cherries.
like a traditional one that'll give the blossoms.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
I can cook all the things.
Yeah.
Cherry blossom pancakes, guys.
This is marvelous.
Sounds amazing.
Gonna be honest, Bird, you're kind of freaking me out.
I don't know if it is just a me thing, but it seems the world and my eyes are not working well together.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit.
Having a similar instance.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
For once, I'm not having a problem yet.
I just blame
I
it on the
spoke too
fact
soon.
that classes make me need cat naps, and when it starts doing this, I can tell that maybe it's past nap time.
Very clever.
I nap a lot.
Napping is
I
very
do
good.
too.
So nice.
I like
I'm
to
a
nap
very
under.
nappy
I haven't had
girl.
many naps underneath the sun lately, though. I have admittedly napped in the bathroom on occasion.
Oh, the sauna! I've been meaning to give
It's
the
so
sauna
warm.
a try.
Mm-hmm.
I hid in the sauna the other day and listened to Katarina and the headmaster talk.
Pardon?
What?
What?
Is why
Was
would,
it a
why would
Snoopy
you
thing
admit
or
that?
was it a protective thing?
I was making sure he was being nice because he seemed real not nice at the assembly.
Oh, it's when he came and gave me the rule book.
Oh.
I just want to offer
Yeah.
clarification. I was not in the sauna with the headmaster.
No, I was in the sauna. You guys were outside. I was in the sauna alone. Katarina and the headmaster were on the front steps.
I just wanted to offer the clarification. I didn't want there to be any confusion. I don't need anyone to go to the headmaster, so how was the sauna with Lady Katarina and...
The man behoozed.
Silly.
What was the assembly about, by the way? I was not
The
available.
new rule book, it's on the board. If you haven't got it already, just got to make a copy of it. And so there have been multiple instances around the school of things that were happening that there has not been confessions for. And so the assembly was more so a school-wide punishment of every court was losing points. So the fish being left on the platform, every court lost 10 points due to it. If someone would have confessed, only that court would have lost the points, but obviously no one confessed. So every court lost those 10. 10 was also taken away for there was another portal found in someone's dorm.
Oh.
Like not in a dorm, like not in their dorm room, just in the dorm in general of one of the courts, and no one confessed to that either. And so all courts then lost another 10 points, so they lost 20 total. And then he had asked for anyone to confess about snooping about the castle. So ensure you no longer show any rooms to people or really look for them yourself, because that is now going to be a punishable offense. Court Sendraloon and Court Ceruleum both confessed to, one person in each of their court confessed to snooping, and their courts then lost 10 points apiece. And so we lost 20 along with Court Bloodwind, and then Sendraloon and Cerulean lost 30 points total.
I see.
It was great.
Who were the two that confessed?
I think it was Lord Cinder
Cinder.
of
yeah.
Sendraloon, and then for some reason Lord Paxton confessed after hearing Lord Cinder confess and hearing Lord Cinder lose points because he confessed.
Oh.
I
So
think he thought it would make the negative points go down lower again.
Well,
for
if
the other
anything, it would have
courts.
made it go down lower for other courts because that's how it was for Lord Cinder. He confessed, and other courts only lost 20, but his confession made Cinderloon lose 30. And then Paxton spoke up as well and caused his court to also lose 30.
In all fairness, I unfortunately did witness both. It was not just him, it was Moira as well.
Yeah,
Moira and
frankly, I'm
Pax
sure many people have snooped about. It's just not everyone confessed because it got made obvious that if you confessed, it only hurt your court. There was no benefit to confessing to breaking a rule, which...
It seems Pax is very honorable then for being so honest, and at least that is to be respected.
Mm-hmm. I also spoke with Crown Duchess Mirelle. So update, actually, I can share this. How we got scolded for carrying animals on the pathway on orientation day. Apparently, according to Crown Duchess Mirelle and Duchess Waverly, they didn't report us for having an animal. Like, it wasn't like they went to the teacher and pointed it out as a negative thing. It had been in their terms. They had got excited. They had seen someone carrying a sheep and thought it was really fluffy and commented on it. And the professor who heard it then in turn took it as took it upon themselves to make issue out of it. So
I will be very honest, I do not entirely believe that, as I do believe the sea creatures have proven to be rather dramatic.
yes, I can't say I entirely believe it either, but I am hoping that with the meeting and the perceived ceasefire per se, that it can allow at least for an easier school life for a bit. That's why I accepted Duchess Aqua's gift rather than just denying it. I had thanked her for it, and I informed you all here, so if she asked about it, be kind. But I'm not actually going to give anyone this stew. And I don't want her to be aware that I am not giving out the stew she worked hard for, because I feel she might take offense to that.
I do believe Mirelle seems better than the rest of the sea creatures. It's just unfortunate by how the rest of them seem to act.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Me
I do
and Crown
admit I have
Duchess
grown-
Morale do want to meet possibly on more frequent occasions, so...
That's very good. I do admit I have grown rather attached to Pax.
I with Finn as well.
Katarina, would you wish to be dropped off here?
Yes, I would. Prior to me departing back to my dorm room, does anyone else need me for anything?
Oh, I should probably tell you about a sort of incident that happened for another court.
Okay, do you want to meet me in my dorm room in a couple minutes and I can listen?
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
You?
I'm good.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I heard that gasp.
I fell in a very deep hole with
Oh.
my horse that has water at the bottom. So,
Oh, that's good.
but it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Oh, also, Katarina, I do wish to apologize. I don't know if you have heard. Very unlikely, but I'm sorry I jumped off a tower into bridge.
Pardon?
I'm sorry I jumped off of a tower into bridge.
Can you add an apology for jumping into lava as well?
And into lava. I forgot about that one.
Yes, that's the only one I actually knew of. I didn't know of the other two.
Ah. Well,
Why?
Don't worry. I'm very well. I'm very fine.
Uh-huh. I will.
But I do wish to apologize.
I will put my faith in that statement. Can anyone else testify differently? Should I not believe this? Then you have my faith.
Thank you.
Please, I cannot stress enough. I care for everyone in the Solmera's Court safety, and I wish you all took safer precautions when it comes to things, whether it be not throwing yourself off towers or running into mutant mobs that can possibly be deadly.
I might have taken a lava bath earlier.
Because you were there. I don't know if I want to say anything.
I thought I did something.
Ridley, are you good?
Yes, I am. I'm good.
Please,
Have you made it back yet?
Yes,
I'm on my way.
I am being very safe. Remember that punishment I was on about earlier about being Castiel's apprentice?
It's a punishment for jumping off a tower.
No, it was a punishment for accidentally getting people's totems and totems popped and others downed.
What happened? More details.
Mutant creeper.
Mutant creeper. I went in head first because I know I can take it. However, other people got involved, and if you don't know, when a mutant creeper is about to die, it sucks in everything close by. It explodes, but it sucks everything and everyone close by towards it before it does so. People got caught within its radius, and totems were popped, and Professor Castiel may or may not have gone down.
I'm gonna
Everyone is
retire for the
fine.
night.
Yes,
With
very
the
well.
Lord Felix.
I want to
Why?
emphasize everyone is safe and
Night.
fine.
Bye, buddy.
Are we going to have any complaints at our door about us hurting any lords or ladies, or?
No, I don't believe so.
It was Pax and Daphne.
Yes.
Several of us.
Pax is very kind and respectful. And from the sounds of it, his court doesn't treat him too well.
Yes, I'm nervous that should he share what happened with his court, they'll be the ones to make issue out of it, is my only concern on that. Someone can be
Concerning
kind.
nothing has been brought up, I do not believe he will say such things. And I unfortunately got vulnerable with him the other day. But I believe he's genuine with everything he says.
Okay, I just know people can be genuine and have good intentions, and as such, they're too trusting and might trust those around them, and then those people then take information into their own hands, and I just wish for everyone's safety. I wish for our
Yes, of
court's
course.
safety, correction.
Yes, but I will have you know, no points were lost.
And that is
even with my off
impressive.
day, yes, even with my off day, which I will not go into, but it was very embarrassing for me, we lost no points. And I think that's quite brilliant on my end.
Hell yeah.
Good to know.
Yes. There's nothing to worry about.
I feel like I'm going to worry either way. I've been left with more questions than answers. I will meet you in my room, Tavali, whenever you're ready to speak.
I'll just bring the horsey back and I'll be back.
All right.
All right, take care.
You as well.
And if I don't see you again, have a lovely night.
I do plan, I think once I speak with Tavali, I'll likely to retire, so that's why I asked if anyone else needed me. I would be around, only
Yeah.
if they said so.
Of course, no worries. All right, take care. Have a good night.
Now what does she mean? She got multiple people down due to charging in to a mutant creeper. She's a teacher assistant, which I don't think, or apprentice to Professor Castiel. I don't think that's a bad thing. I need to learn how to ride a horse. Well, let's sit and wait for Tavali to get here.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'll preface this with it's technically already been resolved.
Okay.
But the other day, during a club meeting, I kind of got launched off the school building by one of the demon court members.
Pardon?
She was gesturing around, and I blinked and I was being launched from the balcony of the school.
Did you land safely?
I didn't use my paws in time. I didn't get that hurt.
Are you fond of this person?
But they're a member of my club. I didn't really want to cause too many issues right there. I told Miss Della and she subtracted 10 points from the demons.
If it's already handled, then that is fine. I do hope you stay safe, and when it comes to being launched off the school building, I'd rather, I guess, if you don't react quick enough, it's no fault, but I will accept any point reductions of ability usage if it's to protect yourself and to lighten your landing.
Yeah, I was not expecting. It took me completely off guard.
Well, as long as it doesn't have any lasting injuries on yourself, then it can stay resolved then, but if it does continue to have issues in the future, then I do think that more consequences would need to be in place for hitting a Solmera loon off a building.
Yeah.
But
so far, it hasn't had any lasting issues, so.
Alright, as long as you are safe and you are alright. Thank you for informing me of that. Can I get clarification on what was happening with Lady Lizzaylia that she felt the need to apologize for?
She wasn't feeling very well yesterday. Like, at all. She was kind of loopy and very silly and careless.
Oh.
She was jumping off a lot of things.
I see. Do we know... Was it just symptoms of her not feeling well then? I see. Well, as long as she's safe and everyone around her is safe, and I won't make an issue out of something. I just want everyone to be safe is all I want. I worry. We have less guards when we're here, and I don't want to see anyone get too hurt.
It is honestly a bit of a weird adjustment to just be running around with, like, nothing to keep you safe.
There's a lot more freedom, but that freedom comes with the risk. I can't say it also comes with its benefits, but it does come with the risk as well. I'm not sure how I exactly feel on the matter entirely right now. I don't hate it. It's just new, and the uncertainty of it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I like all of the freedom, but I have felt the consequences of that.
Do you need another totem?
No, I'm alright. I have one on me.
Okay, I have my one that I wear, and I have one I keep extra on me, but I haven't had to use any yet, so I think can survive with just one, and if I do use it...
Because I'm pretty sure they've told their head heir already. I would assume I did receive multiple apologies by different members of the court.
Well, an academy stands if a teacher's already punished for it. That is done and done for. And so I won't make it an issue between courts if it doesn't need to be.
As I didn't want to make it an issue between all courts, considering we've been on relatively good terms, I would believe. I would say at least.
We've only necessarily, since arriving at the academy, I feel, have had beef, per se, with
sea monster, Ceruleum.
Yeah.
I want to keep good relations with the others if possible. I'm trying to repair what I can with Ceruleum, but I know they have already struck bone with many of our court.
As long as it doesn't escalate any further, really.
I'm nervous that the letter being sent home to the father might cause it to escalate, but we never know. We'll see how it goes.
I really hope not.
I just don't want to disappoint him. I want to meet his expectations, and if it takes a couple hiccups along the way to get to the final product, then I can handle that much.
Well, we've been doing well too, though, despite the hiccups.
It's been a nice experience being here. I have appreciated my time here and being able to more freely meet with you and with Lady Daphne and Lady Lizzaylia. Without it being more scheduled meetings like the tea parties and such, I can leave my room and I might run into them and be able to chat.
It is. That's honestly been the biggest positive, I think. We all were so busy before. Outside of schedules.
Yeah, schedules and lessons and just doing what others want us to do. But if that is everything, I might retire then.
Yeah, have a good rest.
Thank you.
Go.
And I was the only one in a school uniform at Equestrian, so would this be okay to wear in future Equestrian classes, do you think?
Yes. It definitely is.
He had mentioned that incorrect clothing might hurt the horse, and I looked down at my skirt, I'm like, But
we are allowed to wear skirts if it's more comfortable, but we don't have to.
I'm more so with the boots and the skirt uniform. I don't know if he necessarily was referring to the school uniform not being suited for the horse, but being as I was the sole person in it, I was just nervous.
Yeah, that's quite fair. I think just nobody wanted to wear the school uniform.
I guess that is fair. I don't mind the school uniform. I like the consistency of it. I like to know what I can expect, and the uniform offers that.
It's fine. I have no issues with the uniform except for the boots.
Yes. Farewell then.
Rest well.